Hay bales, rain, something has to change. Fertilizer to the rescue, I hope. Hi, it's Amy. Welcome back to Hummingbird Hill. And as you can see, we're in the garden. It's not raining for the moment. Just as I came out, thunder has started to appear in the distance. And let me just give you a look at the clouds that are surrounding me right now. Oh my gosh, the sky's gorgeous. Here we go. Look, hold on. Look at that sky. Let's take a look over here. There's my favorite tree. And the thunder right now is rolling in from up over the house. That's my house on the hill. Hi, house. But all around, the clouds are getting serious. But it is so gorgeous out. And I have to come out here. We're going to do a little work on the... Was that lightning? Oh my gosh. Hopefully I have time. It finally has gotten, the sun has cleared off the garden. I was working up behind the house on the jungle that I've cleared out. I got my pumpkins planted, some other plants, dug out a giant stone paver, not stone, concrete. Dug that out, that was fun. Papa helped me with that one because it was quite large and we used the grub hoe, but we got it out. Yeah, so I came down and this is for my hay bale garden collaboration, and I just want to give you a quick update on how the hay bales are looking before I get started fertilizing, because that's what I really need to do. Because of all the rain we've been having, the nutrients are just trickling through, and we had so much rain right after I finished doing the conditioning process. I was worried about that anyway, which is why I covered them with their little shower caps. But right now, as you saw in my last video, the beans and peas especially, and see, look, these are, oh, I've got bugs. I've got to do something with bugs. But these are just looking, these were looking good. This one's all sad. Something's eating it. I obviously need to get out here with some pest deterrent, but diatomaceous earth, you have to reapply after every rain, and it has been raining so much, not worthwhile. Same with neem. Same with the BT. The rain I'm gonna have to reapply. So I haven't been coming out here because it's kind of pointless. But my things are getting eaten. Garden Answer on her video had some pellets of spinosad, and I really don't like to use spinosad because it's so bad for the bees. But I'm hoping if I use it in the pelleted form, it will get all the little nasty things that crawl and eat the plants and will not hurt the bees. I'm gonna have to try that because right now, my garden, the bugs are winning. I am losing, the bugs are winning, and the thunder is coming closer. But really, oh my gosh, look at these poor babies. These were doing so well, but something is murdering them. Oh my gosh. And these, hello. I could just start a fungi store. Oh look, this one's coming up. I just planted a new one. Or maybe I didn't. What did I plant there? No, that one's just come up. Interesting. I need to pull some of these. And I have to get some of that stuff that Laura on Garden Answer was using. I have to remember what it's called because, yeah, otherwise I'm gonna have no plants this year. I want plants because I would like to eat the vegetables, not have the bugs eat the vegetables. Right now, like I said, the bugs are winning. So, to fertilize, oh tater, please do not squish the plants. What I'm gonna do is come over here. Let's come with me. Here we go. There we go. So I have the fish fertilizer from Alaska. It is Omni listed, so it's good for organic gardening. And it says mix tater. Do you see this? This is the problem. Tater, you almost knocked everybody over. YouTube doesn't want to be knocked over. Okay, here, come this way. Maybe I better put you up here. Can you see there? Kind of, sort of. You're in the celery bed. So I have my watering can, which is a 2-gallon can that I got used somewhere because watering cans are super expensive. Let's see here. Ooh, hi. Don't want to flash everyone, pardon me. Didn't really change before I came down. This stuff is brown and gooey, and I'm not going to measure it. 2 tablespoons, 2 gallons, so I need 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 tablespoons for vegetable gardening, it says. Let me put the lid back on. Do. Ew. I always hate it when I get it on my fingers, but I do every time. Let's see, water. For the most part, I'm filling that up. Hi. For the most part, the hay is doing a great job at that end of the garden, keeping the weeds down. There are some places where the chickens scratched up the cardboard, and I have a few random potatoes popping up because that's where the potatoes were planted. And so that's something I need to fix, or let the potatoes grow and just step around them, one or the other. Tater is very interested in what's going on, as usual. And I'm probably going to grab a stick to stir the fish fertilizer, because although the water is stirring it up pretty well, it does kind of stick on the bottom. And I want as much fertilizer on those bales as possible whilst I am trying to fix my beans and peas, which is really the goal for today. So let's see. Oh, hi. Don't mind me, my nose itched. Tater, you're kind of in the way, love bug. I know. Yes, you say hello to the people. Okay, let's grab a stick. This is a good stirrer. Let's come back and stir. So just use what's on hand. Tater, that is not for you per face. I know, it smells like fishes. Really? Really, beast? No, not for you. Come on, let's go water. I'm not sure I'm gonna water every bale. Part of the problem is it's been raining so much, I don't need to water, except for the whole fertilizer issue. So I'm gonna give about half, Tater, not for you. I'm gonna give about half of the watering can, so about a gallon to each bale that I need to fertilize. The ones that are looking okay, I'm just gonna not do right now because we are gonna get rain tonight, so they really do not need water. They do need fertilizer. And it is highly likely that the rain's just gonna take the fertilizer right out of the bales. But I don't know when else to do this because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting some more, but we keep having rain. So I'm just gonna give this a try and see what happens. Fortunately, the good thing about bales is they can't really get overwatered. They will only hold so much water and then the rest of it just kind of drips out the bottom. So I'm gonna put you down and I'm gonna water. All right, hold on. I gotta put you somewhere where Tater's not gonna knock you over. Let's see. Tater tat, you stay there. Hold on. I've never seen a leaf look like this in the garden. It's not bugs, but I really don't know what's going on with the bales. I think it has to do with the rain, the excessive rain. So we'll see how this year goes for the first time with the hay bales, because so much rain, not doing so well. Some things were. The celery is looking amazing, or has been, except now there's some bugs on it. So I'm definitely gonna go get some of that bug stuff and sprinkle, because yeah. My celery, not my celery. Oh, Tater. Did you knock that over, you rascal? I got Come on, let's go water things. My pepper bale, look at that. It is being eaten alive by cat brain fungus. They aren't actually called cat brains, but they look like it to me, so that's what I'm calling them. This zucchini is looking great. That one looks terrible. There was another one coming up over here. It is no longer there. But this celery, look at how good it looks. Can you see that? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Look at that celery. These are the first ones I planted. They're real stalks. So gorgeous. But now there's some bugs. Ooh, look at this zucchini. That's got, oh, sorry. This zucchini's gone crazy. So has that. Oh, fungus. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So not good. I tried to pick a potato out of the ground and put it there. That did not work so well. Sorry, there was a bug on me. Sweet tater, hello. So many fungus among us. Ugh, my poor hay bales. Oh, and this cucumber that came up, was planted from seed, was looking great. Does not. The bugs, ooh, and the rain did not do it well. Let's see. There's some beans I planted here that have not come up, and the cucamelon is gone. So gone. This flower is looking beautiful. But this poor, oh my gosh, that cantaloupe was looking great. It is no longer looking great. And let's see how my tomatoes, oh, hello. Tater, you're kind of in the way. Ooh, the tiny Tim, look at it, it's coming back. That one's looking good. This one is still looking puny. It's there, but it looks puny, but mostly because that fungus keeps growing up around it and I keep digging it out. All right, well, that's really all I needed to do today is get some fertilizer on these plants in the hay bales because it has been raining so much. Again, I don't know how much it's gonna help because we have a bunch of rain coming. Oh my gosh, I have to show you the sky in a minute. It's gorgeous again. Ooh, hold on. Since this is a hay bale update, and I'm gonna fast forward through most of the watering because ooh, it's watering. Look, I finally have some lettuces coming up. They're looking great. Tater, careful baby. These things, look, I can drink out of it. Just a little drink of poison for you. Aren't those cool? Look at that, it's fabulous. I just dig them out with my fingers. Mostly I was worried about the slimy because I don't really like slimy textures. But they're not super slimy unless they're down too far and have been there for a long time. So some of them gross me out, but it's easier with my fingers because I can get down around the roots of the plants where some of them are growing and trying to murder my plants, which is not okay. Plants, yes. Fungus, no. If I could eat them fried though, ooh, I would be having some good dinners right now. These I don't think are edible. And I don't want to try it to see. I could look it up online, but why? So like these, are you kidding me? I think one of the reasons, look at how, okay, so this, it goes down farther than that. Can you see that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, these are the ones that get slimy and gross me out. But oh well. C'est la vie. Ugh, yeah, that one's gross. And I gotta squish these bales again because they're getting, one of the things you gotta do with the bales is compress them to keep them tight. So I need to work on that. Here comes Jack Jack. There's my boy. Hi, sweetheart. So, yeah, I'm just gonna dig some mushrooms up. But that is how my hay bales are going right now. Despite the rain, things are looking fairly good. I have some massive fungus. I have some great plants, but then I also have a bug issue. And I think the bug issue, ooh, and the fungus issue has to do with the first fertilizer I used. So this is some information I want to get. I used pelleted, was it bone meal? Because that was what the website said. It said bone meal. And I just used what I could find locally and I sprinkled it on top. Now if I had tucked it down in like I did later with some blood meal, don't use blood meal either. I'll tell you about that later. But that might have been okay, but I just sprinkled it on top. And then I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I tried to boil it and it didn't boil or break down. I'm like, that's not going to decompose. That's terrible. So I switched fertilizers. And I'm not sure if the fertilizer I switched to is much better, but sorry, had to itch and ew. So I think one of the reasons why I have so many of those cat brain fungus is because of that fertilizer sitting on top of the bales. I don't know for sure, that's my theory. But hey, that's how we learn things, is we make theories, we test them, and then we find out if they're right or wrong. The reason I think that is because the bale that I did not fertilize, that I was gonna use as a chair, and now I need to spread out in that aisle, This one has no fungus on it. It actually has heated up inside. It just doesn't have the nutrients inside to plant in. I could still plant it and see what happens, just as a fun experiment. But it doesn't have any of the fungus. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I think that the first fertilizer I used is part of the problem with my visiting guests. Yeah, so, you know, we're just kind of hanging out, having fun. Thank you for stopping by while I fertilize my bales. I'm hoping that we don't get too much rain tonight, so maybe it helps. I'm gonna have to apply fertilizer more than once, I think, just to try and get some more balance because of all the rain we've been having. Most of my nutrients are gone. But come down here and look at this sky. Hold on, let me turn you around. Ooh, it's already raining over there. Can you see in the distance? Huge rain clouds, torrential rain coming down. It may have been futile to fertilize, but I gotta try something. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what was going on in the hay bale end of the garden, and you should check out the other folks in the straw bale garden collaboration. I have their links below. Some of them have some new videos going up. But like I said, gardeners talk about weather, and a lot of us are talking right now about the weird spring weather and what it's doing to crops and what it's doing to our gardens. So you may hear that from more than one person, and I'm glad it's kind of not just me, because like I'm just talking about this because what I got to talk about. We'll take a look at what's going on in the raised bed end of the garden and probably up on the weedy hill later this week. I do try and put out videos every Monday and Friday, but when lots of things are going on, I sometimes get another one in. I've been super busy lately, so 2 a week is about all I can manage at the moment. And I'm, you know, rushing through everything because that's just kind of what this time of the year feels like, at least to me at the moment. So again, thank you for joining me, and I hope that you will come back next time so we can do some more growing, experimenting, and seeing how the garden grows together. Bye. This little bird just came down to say hello.